Yeah. Yeah, eyes wide open, kaleidoscope vision. Face on the table, every dish in the kitchen, sipping wisdom. No labels on the bottle, every sip a chapter. Flipping pages like a novel. I see gods in the clouds, saints in the soil, Buddha in the breath, life's sacred toil. Prayers in the beats, psalms in the struggle. Truth ain't a puzzle, it's a 1,000-piece shuffle. All roads to the same destination. Different books, same translation. Call it omnism, no division in the prism. One love, infinite wisdom. Walk with the Tao, tap dance with Krishna. Spoke to Allah, asked if I could take a picture. Jesus said peace, Mother Earth gave a hug. Science showed the math, said it's all from above. Sacred geometry spinning like a wheel. Atheist or theist, tell me how it makes you feel. Connect the dots, every point got a purpose. Every thread in the fabric just scratches the circus. No beef with the skeptic, no hate for the devout. Searching for the truth, that's what it's about. The stars in the scriptures, the atoms in the psalms. Every truth's a melody, every voice a song. Yeah. Pantheon of thought, I roam the halls. Every god in the gallery, I answer.
We'll play one album,
Buddha
a little bit of
whispers,
message,
Krishna
and then
hums,
another one.
Christ got a
Sometimes
parable,
the
Moses with the
message
drums.
is the
I don't
music.
pick sides, I'm a bridge in the storm. Faiths intertwine, every thread keeps me warm. From pyramids to pagodas, I see the same glow. Wisdom's a river, every stream's got a flow. All past one truth, I stand in the middle. Every riddle's got a clue. I play the fiddle, omnism's the vision. I open my mind, no walls, no limits, the divines intertwine. Scrolls unravel, the ink tells the tale. Prophets with the mic, their voices never stale. Hymns from the east, chants from the west. I meditate in the chaos, my soul's at rest. Kaleidoscope beliefs, colors collide. Spectrum of spirit, no need to divide. Prayers from the mosque, bells from the shrine. Every word a jewel, every chant a sign. All paths, one truth, I stand in the middle. Every riddle's got a clue. I play the fiddle, omnism's the vision. I open my mind, no walls, no limits, the divines intertwine. Who am I to judge the shapes of the infinite? Labels just cages, I'm done with the counterfeit. A tapestry woven with threads of the stars. Omnism's the compass, erasing the scars. Hands clasped tight, got a universal grip. Spiritual buffet, every wisdom I sip. Christ walked water, Buddha found the calm. Muhammad's light shining in the breaking dawn. Hindu deities dancing in the cosmic spin. Tao flows like rivers, it's the path within. Omnism, it's the rhythm of the soul. Every piece apart, together we're whole. Omnism, every path a verse. One love, one truth in this infinite universe. Prayers to the east, chants in the west. No hierarchy here, every faith is blessed. The ancestors whisper, stars tell their tale. Every sacred word a wind to fill the sail. From the lotus bloom to the manger's hay. Wisdom's in the blend, not just one way. Truth's a mosaic, every shard glows bright. Each corner of belief holds a piece of the light. One sky above, we all share the sun. Many names, one song, all voices as one. Omnism, it's the rhythm of the soul. Every piece apart, together we're whole. Omnism, every path a verse. One love, one truth in this infinite universe. Kneel, chant, meditate, or just breathe. The divines and the roots in the air we see. No need to divide, we're threads in the weave. Omnism's the melody, just believe. tears on my tired face, coffee in a chipped old cup. Read those words of love and mercy, but this hard heart keeps tightening up. They said, feed the hungry, heal the hurting, turn your cheek, not turn away. All those names on holy pages, still I'm stumbling through the day. I wanna walk where they walked, side by side with my Lord. Love my neighbor like my brother, live the truth in every word. They all preach the same sweet mercy, every mountain, every shore. If they sang the same old message, why can't we follow it more? I see a stranger at the corner, cardboard sign and shaking hands. I feel that tug, that quiet whisper, but I still count my own demands. They cross deserts for compassion, climb their hills to set us free. Different tongues, but one commandment: what you do to them, you do to me. So I'm laying down my anger, let it rust, let it rot. Open doors instead of fences, share the little that I got. If those prophets found each other in the stories that we hold, would they ask us, would they beg us, child, let love be what you show?
Thank you for joining me. I hope you like it. We're here to pick up joy and a good positive message today.
Another headline, another name we never learned to say. Shouting in the comment lines, like every stranger's someone we can break. Windows lit on empty streets, screens glow cold on violent tape. Someone's child caught between our tribes and all this rage. When heaven's eyes are crying, every tear could flood this place. God's heart breaking like a storm. Every time we turn away, we keep drawing sharp lines over skin and over faith. When heaven's eyes are crying, love is begging us to change. He sees There's dinner tables where silence cuts much deeper than the words. Brothers sharing bloodlines, but not a single sentence ever heard. Hands that could be holding tiny fists that tremble in the air. Every time we curse a name, he's standing in that empty chair. When heaven's eyes are crying, if we could feel, if we could feel, if we could feel the crack in his chest, hear how it sounds when mercy is stressed. Woo, would we still throw stones from our chosen sides, or finally see his face in every pair of eyes? Every frame, someone bleeds, different face, same rage, same script, swap names. Kids learn colors before they learn names, then learn which colors they're allowed to blame. Grandpa at the table spitting stories, bitter flame. Pass it like an heirloom, hand me down shame. We love flags more than we love a real heart. Tattoo lines on a map, call it us and them art. Why do we bleed each other? Why are we so scared of a different shade? Why do we beat our brothers? Acting like love's some kind of game we play. Why can't we just love each other? I'm yelling till my throat runs dry. Why do we bleed each other? Same red under every sky. Hate talk cheap, but the damage run deep. Politician point a finger, let the cameras all eat. Blame them, blame those, every speech, same pose. They get power, we get prisons, we get stories half told. You hate what you never even tried to understand. Shake a hand, share a meal, might redraw your whole plan. They fear you waking up, so they feed you that fear. Turn the volume up loud till you can't think clear. Why do we bleed each other? Are we so scared of a different shade? Why do we beat our brothers? Acting like love's some kind of game we play. Why can't we just love each other? I'm yelling till my throat runs dry. Why do we bleed each other? Same red under every sky. I'm tired of the caskets, names on a jacket. Mothers at the vigil, candles turn to ashes. You pray to your God, they pray to theirs. Different house, same roof, same unanswered stares. We all want a bed that is warm at night. Someone say you're safe when you lose that fight. Strip the flag, strip the crew, strip the labels and crews. All that's left, just skin and the same damn bruise. Same red under every sky.
Right, let's go through the verses for a moment before we go on to the next album. So today's thought for the day is, if thou shouldest say, it is enough, I have reached perfection, all is lost. For it is the function of perfection to make one know one's imperfection. Among my acquaintances on the Blue Mountain in South India was a Britishir who had climbed many of the higher peaks of the Himalayas. One day he confided me to the feeling of exhilaration he felt on reaching the summit of Annapurna, and standing there in awe in the eternal snows. Then, he added, "You know, old boy, while I gazed out over the magnificent scene, snow-topped mountains as far as the eye could see, the question just popped into my mind, which peak will be the next?" He just couldn't rest on his laurels. He had to keep up climbing. That is what gives meaning to its life. I like to say, once we stop learning, once we say there is nothing new to learn, we might as well not even exist. See, that's the glory of living. It's the joy of the spiritual ascent, the constant learning and growing. Our verse of the day is from Psalms 118:30. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is flawless. He is a shield for all who take refuge in him. For the God sees us. The divine is with us in all things, in all aspects. And he sees us. God is the shield whose word can be trusted, and his way for us is perfect. Not our interpretation of his word, but his word is perfect. His way is not only flawless, but also life-giving. However, we must choose to take refuge in him so his flawless word and his perfect way can bless us. As his presence is our shield of protection, our allegiance, reliance, and dependence must be voluntarily placed on him, and our lives must be committed to living by his flawless words. Oh, somebody wants to join. Hold on. No. Let us pray. God of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we trust our souls and our futures to you. You are our strength and shield. Please protect and guard us, our families, and our church from the evil one. Please defeat his wicked plans for us. Please bless us with physical safety, spiritual vibrance, and moral uprightness as we serve you and seek to honor your flawless word by obeying you. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Amen. Aho. So let it be. Moving on, we'd like to discuss our Bhagavad Gita for the day. Oh, sorry, Bad Chili. We're not taking guests today. Sure, I guess. We'll accept it. Hello, Bad Chili.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. We're going to move.
Thanks for joining me on the live.
You're welcome. I don't do it very often, so we're going to move on to our Bhagavad Gita verse. Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of enemies. Therefore they return to the path of birth and death, to this material world. So what they're saying right here is Krishna is talking to Arjuna, and he's saying that those that are devotional and seek to attain God, they will conquer their enemies. But those who do not will continue to be dead and then rebirthed until they've learned the lesson of this life.
Yes.
The reincarnation aspect. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. That's Krishna, their God, stating that he is in all of us, but not all of us are with God.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing my hair this morning at the same time.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Do you have anything to add, Bad Chili?
Yeah, I have little to add. I'm actually from Africa, Gambia. I'm a Muslim. but it's also nice to join your life.
Well, we will talk
We are
about
all
the
one
Quran
people.
as well, so that's
Yeah,
coming.
we are all one people, and
Yes.
I don't normally look down on nobody. You know, this is a Muslim, is a Christian. I respect everybody, every religion. I respect everybody as well. Because we are all one people with different colors.
Of course.
So we all have to come together as one people and then do what we got to do and give respect to each other. That's it.
That's what it's all
I
about.
appreciate
Yes.
your life.
And
I appreciate your life.
you're welcome. I followed you because that's the kind of vibes that we want here. That's the kind of people that we want as part of our group.
Yeah. I'll follow you back. Where are you from?
So I am currently in the United States in Montana, but I like to say I live in the synapse and the mind of the all.
Okay, that's nice. That's perfect. I love that.
So moving on to our Torah, today is about the ritual, a ritually impure priest serving in the holy temple. They shall separate themselves from the things which the children of Israel make holy, and they shall not profane my holy name. Leviticus 22:2. This is talking about if a priest by chance goes out and, let's say, he goes home and he beds his wife. This would make him impure to be able to touch the holy temple.
Yeah.
And then it continues, they shall not profane the name of their God. So a Tuval Yam is an individual who was impure, but immersed himself in the mikvah, or the ritual pool. Though he's not pure, he's pure because he washed himself, but he still has the restrictions until sunset that day.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to say, and Aaron and his sons will use it to wash their hands and feet when they enter the tent of the assembly. So this was the mikvah, the holy ritual. They would wash their hands and their feet in it before entering the temple and doing their duties.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to talk about a blemished priest entering the holy temple. So one that may have contracted boils or leprosy. He shall not approach the curtain, nor come near to the altar, Leviticus 21:23, because they were considered impure. A priest who possesses a physical blemish is forbidden from entering the holy temple sanctuary or the area between the outer altar, including the altar, and the sanctuary.
Yeah.
And then it also goes and says, any man that has a blemish shall not approach the holy temple. Just like they didn't want the unblemished sheep. But these are the old ways of the Torah. We have a new covenant with the Lord now. We can all freely come to the gate. And then we have our Quran today from chapter 64, verse 12. On our online, it says verse 13, but I have the book over here, and it's verse 12. It says, obey Allah and obey the messenger. But if you turn away, then our messenger is responsible only for the clear convey of the message.
Yeah.
So we are to listen to our messenger. But the messenger is only here to give us the message.
A message from God.
Yes, the message is from God. And that's what I've been called to do. So that's why we are here, to relay the message not only across one culture, but all the cultures that I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
We speak about Ubuntu, which is the African tradition of I am because we are. Or we are because... Yes, I am because we are. I see you, therefore you are, and you see me, therefore I am. There's no separation between the peoples.
There's no separation. We all one people.
Exactly. My nana likes
love
to say...
Love is everywhere. Love is everywhere. We got to love each other as humans to make a better living.
My nana, when she goes into the doctor, they ask, they have the questions, what race are you? And she says, she doesn't mark any of them. She makes her own box and she writes human.
Yeah, human, exactly. Perfect.
We're all part of the human race.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't mind, we're going to play some music now. I have an album out that just dropped today. It's called The Eclipse Testament. And it's about, well, it's a worship album, but it's kind of heavy. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. The first song is a dark metal rap about the omniversal mind. So omnism is the belief, the philosophy that all religions hold keys to truth in them, and that it's like we're holding a giant quilt and we only get to see our portion of it, but we talk to each other and we get to learn their portions.
No problem, Ryan. I'm very happy to join you on the live. You know what? You are confident. This is what I love about people.
Thank you.
This is what I love about people. You're confident.
My confidence doesn't come from me. Trust. I ran from the Lord many times and said, I don't want to be the prophet. And he said, too bad. Too bad.
Yeah. So
We'll play.
Eyes wide open, kaleidoscope vision. Face on the table, every dish in the kitchen. Sipping wisdom, no labels on the bottle. Every sip a chapter, flipping pages like a novel. I see gods in the clouds, saints in the soil, Buddha in the breath, life sacred toil. Prayers in the beats, psalms in the struggle. Truth ain't a puzzle, it's a 1,000-piece shuffle. All roads to the same destination. Different books, same translation. Call it omnism, no division in the prism. One love, infinite wisdom. Walk with the Tao tap, dance with Krishna. Spoke to Allah, asked if I could take a picture. Jesus said peace, Mother Earth gave a hug. Science showed the math, said it's all from above. Sacred geometry, spinning like a wheel. Atheist to theist, tell me how it makes you feel. Connect the dots, every point got a purpose. Every thread in the fabric just scratches the surface. No beef with the skeptic, no hate for the devout. Searching for the truth, that's what it's about. The stars in the scriptures, the atoms in the psalms. Every truth's a melody, every voice a song.
Who's this artist? You can look it up on YouTube or Spotify. It's look for el.rayn. My name up there. That's the one that it's on YouTube and Spotify. Yeah. So that's my vocals on there.
I love this song. I swear to God. What's the title of the song?
So that title of that song was called Omniversal Mind. If you look up El Rain on YouTube or Spotify.
Okay. You're an artist?
Yes.
I'm a DJ.
Nice.
Joker. Yeah.
Well, I'd love it if you'd use the music. I've got 4 or 5 albums up right now and a single.
Oh.
But I have to be upfront and honest. I do use AI to program my music because I've worked with programmers in the past and they're like $200 an hour and they tell you what your music should sound like. And I would rather pay $10 a month and tell my computer what I want my music to sound like.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm downloading your song right now.
Well, thank you very much. We're going to listen to the rest of the album and then I'm going to do a sermon about the different accessories that, well, I wear. Today is going to be a learning about me as a prophet, I guess. Oh, thank you.
Now you look so beautiful.
Thank
You
you
look so
much.
nice. Your hair looks so beautiful, so nice. Is EL?
Yes, capital E,
Because
capital L.
I'm searching it on Vimeo.
On what?
On Vimeo.
I don't know if I have it on there, but let me see. I will push a link.
It It's on Vimeo.
On YouTube and Spotify right now.
Okay, YouTube and Spotify.
I'm putting in the link. Hold on.
And you can send me the link to on TikTok.
Yep.
Yep. Send me the one. Okay, I'll copy.
Okay. Back to the music. This one is called Burden of the Infinite. Sometimes being blessed by the Lord and the divine can feel like a burden, especially in today's society. A lot of responsibility.
The voice of God ignites my veins, a fire of truth, a holy chain. Omnism screams inside my skull, one God, all paths, one greater whole. I wanna die to be with him again, but the duty binds me in mortal skin. The world will mock, the world will tear, yet I was made to spread, to share. I carry the burden, I carry the flame, the word of God through endless pain. Omnism rising, the truth untold, shed knowledge burning, fierce and bold. They call me crazy, they turn away, but prophets bleed in the light of day. I was made for this, I cannot deny, to teach the truth, though the world may lie. I am the messenger, I am the curse, spitting out the scripture, the universe. God take me home, but not tonight. I spread the word, I must ignite. Every creed is one, every soul is bound, every faith a spark, every truth profound. Together we rise, together we fall. Omnism screams, one God for all. I carry the burden, I carry the flame, the word of God through endless pain. Omnism rising, the truth untold, shared knowledge burning, fierce and bold. I wanna die to be with you again, but the chains of duty keep me. The fear of the world, the weight of the vow, I'll breathe the truth, I'll scream it loud.
Yes?
Harry, what? I want to ask you a question. What inspired you to become a musician?
So I've been singing since I was like 3 years old. My mom used to sing and play the guitar. And I like to say that if I came from heaven, I would have been singing the whole time. So
Yeah. You have a nice vocal.
Thank
You
you.
have a nice one. You have a nice vocal.
All right, we'll finish this song and then
Mhm.
I'll do my summon.
Chains of light crushing me, a golden weight, eternity. Heaven's fire burns my soul, freedom lost in control.
People start to like,
That's how we do it. We plant the seed, and then if we feel the others can be affected by it, we share it.
Prayers echo, unanswered wings of angels, sharp as knives. They cut me just to keep me alive. Sacred wrath, it crushes stone beneath the weight of holy wow. Eclipse my divinity, no breath left. Infinity, I'm thrown of pain, a holy fight. I'm drowning in the blinding light.
Be right back.
They hand me a leash and call it a crown. Say bow to the world or they'll burn me down. But I won't kneel, no, I won't crawl. I'm not their pawn, I stand tall. Lightning strikes the sky's my stage. I'm not a puppet in their cage. I'm no slave to man's demand. I walk with fire in my hand. A prophet rising, hear the call. I answer to the one above it all.
Okay, that's the perfect line to end it on. The last song, Eclipse by Divinity, and this one, Prophet of Fire, are touching on sometimes we have the message, and sometimes it might go to our head, and we think that we got all this power and we know everything. But that's not it. We must allow ourselves to be eclipsed by the divine and let that fire flow through us.
Yeah.
So sometimes we wear certain things in our family, our ancestry, and our culture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't have anything passed down to me a lot growing up. I didn't have that kind of culture, being a white chick and all.
Yeah.
So I embrace the cultures that are all around me. And then, the divine gifts me with my adornments that I should wear. Okay. And so, brothers and sisters and seekers of the path, I stand before you today, not merely as a woman, nor merely as a survivor. Hello,
Yeah,
Absentee.
Absentee, that's my friend. He's also an artist.
Oh, well, thank you and welcome. We'll play the rest
Yeah.
of the songs after I give my little speech here.
Yeah.
Nor merely as a student of psychology or a child of Montana, I stand before you as a prophet, formed in the crucible of lived experience. My life has been shaped by rupture, confinement,
Yeah.
grief,
Yeah.
rebirth, and purification. And the adornments I wear upon my body, it's not just a decoration, they're fashion.
Yeah.
It's not just fashion, it's not vanity, it's text and living skin. Oh. So across anthropology, adornment is understood as one of humanity's oldest languages. Long before writing, long before scripture, long before the first carved tablet or painted cave wall, humans spoke through what they wore. Adornment communicated identity. Priests wore specific robes and chest pieces. It spoke of protection, cosmology, lineage, and belief. It was a visible declaration of who one was and what one valued and what one carried. Oh, I'm missing two pieces. 1 second.
Yeah. Yo, my brother Absentee. Welcome, welcome, my brother. Yes.
So today I present an academic prophetic exegesis of the adornments I wear. I'll show how each item corresponds to cross-cultural symbolism, anthropological meaning, and spiritual significance. And I'll speak as a prophet, explaining why these symbols rest upon my body and what they declare about my calling.
Yeah.
So our neck is the throne of identity. Anthropologists describe the neck as the liminal hinge, the place where breath becomes speech, where the inner world becomes the outer one, and where thought meets our heart. Across cultures, the neck is the throne of identity. Priests, shamans, chiefs, healers, and prophets wear their most sacred symbols here. And so do I.
Yeah.
We'll go through them.
Yeah.
We first put on the 8-point star. It appears in Mesopotamia, indigenous, Christian, Islamic, and medieval European traditions. In Mesopotamia, it was the star of Ishtar, goddess of transformation and descent. Among the indigenous people, it symbolizes navigation and cosmic order. And in Christian mysticism, it was the Star of Bethlehem. In the Islamic geometry, it forms the Khatim, or the seal of balance. So I wear this star because I walk by guidance. I have lived through darkness, confinement, grief, and rebirth, and the star reminds me that I am never without direction. It's my compass and my covenant. The circle beneath the star is humanity's oldest symbol. It appears in Egypt's solar discs, Buddhist mandalas, Celtic knots, and Greco-Roman Ouroboros imagery. It represents eternity, unity, fullness, and the circle of life. Attached to the star, it has even greater meaning. I wear the circle beneath because my life has been a cycle of childhood, rupture, prison, grief, rebirth, and purification, which I am still going through today. The circle reminds me that nothing is wasted, nothing is lost, and nothing is broken beyond repair.
It seems like you on live on YouTube right now?
Yeah, I'm live YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Facebook, and here on TikTok.
I just subscribed to your channel.
Thank you very much. Every day we try to do sermons every morning around 10 o'clock. Today's sermon's a little more personal, but I figured it was about time to explain what I wear. These coins, or these jewels that look like coins and jingle together sound like money, they've been worn as amulets in Rome, bridal adornment in Middle East. We're gonna have to turn that down. Status markers in West Africa and the talismans in medieval Europe. So the symbol is value, exchange, fate, and transformation, and I wear it over my path because I know that there's a cost for transformation. There's a cost for standing up against what society would think is normal.
Yeah.
And I've paid in wounds, in years, in silence and in fire, and I no longer will remain silent. The coins remind me that my worth is reclaimed through survival. And it also reminds me that I am a daughter of the Most Divine. I have this red tie that I wear. Oh, we also have, we'll touch on them. We have my rosary beads and my prayer beads. And we'll touch on those. The red tie, red cloth appears in Japanese akato, the red thread of fate, which also is connected in our prayer beads. Chinese symbolism of life force, the Christian covenant imagery of the Christ's blood, and indigenous North American traditions of survival and remembrance. I wear a red tie because it's a thread from my past. I used to wear one in high school, and it returns me to when I needed it most. It reminds me of high school, the girl who was still learning who she was, still fighting to be seen, and still carrying wounds she could not name. The tie came back not as a relic, but as a restoration. Some things return when they're meant to be reclaimed. I mean, it looks exactly like the tie I wore in high school, and apparently it was given to my son, and he gave it to me, which is another universal message for me. Moving on to the lava rocks, as they have the red string as well. They symbolize ancestral fire in Polynesian traditions. These are black lava rocks from volcanoes. Red string symbolizes protection in the Kabbalah, and prayer beads symbolize devotion in Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity. So I wear fire because I was forged in it. I wear red string because I walk with protection, and I wear the red prayer beads because devotion rebuilt me. Next, we're touching on my wire and jade rosary that I received universally from the divine on my birthday. Went to a yard sale and found this and knew it was meant to be. And jade symbolizes purity and protection in the Chinese tradition. The rosary symbolizes devotion in Catholicism. And the wire symbolizes resilience in African and indigenous traditions. I wear jade because my heart needed gentleness. I wear the wire because my life requires strength. And the rosary because prayer is what rebuilt me. And then I have my lanyard. If you look, it has psychological pins on it that say, I am enough, your anxiety is lying to you, mental health matters, and end the stigma. And then lastly, my Psi Chi Honor Society pin that says I'm a psychologist in training. So liminal beings, it has Sasquatch on it. And beings like Sasquatch, go ahead.
Believing, like, I see something believing on it.
Believe in yourself.
Yourself.
Yep.
I just told you this. I'm proud of you. Because you're proud of yourself. You confident.
On most days.
See? And this is life. This is life. Believe in yourself.
Yes.
If you don't believe in yourself, nobody gonna believe in you. So you have to start it first by yourself, so that people can believe in what you're doing.
Not just what I'm doing, but the message that comes through me, to believe in themselves, that they are greater than they believe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I wear this lanyard to remind me.
And then your music carries messages. Very, very important messages.
Yes. That's
very, very powerful messages.
If I didn't relay those messages, there's no way that God, the divine, whatever you choose to refer to it as, would have blessed me and allowed me these outlets to put it out.
Yeah.
So my Sasquatch appears in nearly every culture. He's the trickster, the watcher, the guardians of the threshold. This modern identity badge functions as a contemporary sigil. I wear this because my calling is both mystery and science. I walk between worlds, half seen, half hidden, misunderstood, but powerful. I'm a healer of the unseen. And now we started this stream with you all seeing how I'm doing my hair.
Yeah.
So it's a recent change. My dreads are maybe a month old, and my hair was shaved to the skin and is growing back, and then my braids will forever be braided.
Yeah. Yeah.
Across anthropology, hair is not merely a biological matter. It is identity made visible, memory made physical, and spirit made tactical. Hair is one of humanity's oldest sacred mediums, cut, braided, locked, shaved, adorned, or offered in ritual. It carries lineage, vows, grief, rebirth, and covenant. So in cultures across the world, hair is understood as a spiritual antenna. In the indigenous North American traditions, they view their hair as an extension of their spirit, and they don't cut it until somebody of their relation dies. However, in their culture, all are related. So African and Afro-diasporic traditions, they treat braids and our locks or dreads as maps of identity and ancestry.
Yeah.
The Hindu and Buddhist monasteries, they shave their head for purification and rebirth, which is what I went through. And in Norse and Celtic traditions, they use braids to symbolize strength and fate.
Sure.
Jewish mysticism locates divine consciousness at the crown, and that's where my dreads are.
Yeah.
Death of ego, life to Jah, the divine.
Yeah.
And psychology recognizes hair as a site of trauma, reclamation, and identity reconstruction. Many of you don't know, or you may know if you have seen some of my speeches and sermons before, that I have dissociative identity disorder. I have multiple identities that live inside of me. And so here I'm incorporating 3 different styles to represent each of them, but also the different paths that we go through culturally.
Yeah.
So my braids, they represent bringing order to chaos. And together, they form a double helix of identity, like the DNA strands. I wear them on either side of my neck and my spine to keep order and balance.
Yeah.
Our spine is the axis mundi of the human body. It's a vertical pillar connecting earth to the sky. So placing these here is acting as if it's a ladder with supports on both sides. The dreadlocks, or jata, locks, dreads, they're among the most spiritually charged hair forms on earth. Shiva's jata symbolizes divine power and cosmic law. Rastafari locks represent covenant and liberation. When I did these dreads, I was reaffirming my covenant with the Lord. And every day that I do them again, I try to listen to music or something that reminds me that they are that connection and that covenant. African lock symbolizes ancestral connection and spiritual authority. And to the Nazarites, back in Jesus' time, they wore uncut hair as a vow of devotion, meaning my hair will not be cut again. Pardon me. The shaved portion of my head, as we've discussed, is for rebirth. Monks have shaved to release their ego, meaning we don't have beauty. Hindu devotees shave it in mourning or devotion. Medieval Christians shaved it for humility, again, to humble ourselves. It's not about how we look, but more about what's inside, what the message is. And indigenous warriors shaved to mark transformation. So my shaved sides, I shaved them to reconnect, to, again, reaffirm that connection and the rebirth that I was going through, the death of my old self, the release of past identities, and the purification after the suffering, and the rebirth of my prophetic calling. On my wrists, we have other adornments.
Yeah.
And on the left side, we're going to discuss first. It symbolizes intuition, emotion, the unconscious, the feminine, the lunar, the ancestral. Everything we wear on our left side symbolizes what we receive from the world. So I have a jewel. Oh, we're going to start with the leather and diamond band. We received grounding and clarity.
Yeah.
The leather ankh,
Mhm.
which is upside down from viewing it that way, received life force and ancient protection. And then this golden charm to receive love and access to my future, for it has a key and hearts. And there was a little girl on it, but she fell off. She apparently doesn't like me.
Yeah. Sure.
And let's get my rings out because I wear those two. Where are they? Yeah. We wear a rose on our left hand
Yeah.
to receive growth and renewal. And I usually have my watch when it's charged to receive rhythm and patience, which is something I need. On our right wrist, this is our giving hand. This is what we contribute to the world. Across cultures, it symbolizes action, logic, outward identity, the masculine, big old muscles, the solar, the conscious. So everything I wear on my right wrist symbolizes what I give to the world. We have this brown band with flowers and vines to give beauty and connection, to remind the world that the divine is in all things. We have a scented bracelet that says wild spirit on it, to give me my true untamed self, the naming and the smells around us, the pheromones that are inside of our us, taken directly from nature. And then this charm bracelet, which is one that's been with me for a long time, it holds a key as well for balance. And my son and I, it's my story. And then I have my fake diamond ring for commitment without needing perfection. This is my commitment to the Lord.
Okay, the diamond ring.
So across
It's a real diamond?
No, I think it's fake. It might be cubic zirconium, but it turns my finger brown anyway. So it's not even real silver. But it's the symbology of it and why we wear it.
Yeah.
So these different symbols, which I also have in my dreads, are...
Yeah, and then your dread also, I see something like it's like a love, like down. The other one is like a,
Yep, there's a heart.
Yes.
There's a key in there. There's stars and silver beads.
Okay. You put it by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So the keys symbolize destiny and opening the gateway.
Destiny. Yeah.
The hearts symbolize lineage and love and what it is that we're supposed to give out to the world. And the flowers symbolize renewal, and the diamonds symbolize clarity. These are just micro symbols to reinforce the macro symbology of the adornments. They're punctuation marks of my identity language. These same symbols you'll find throughout my life, from my wrists, my neck, and my hair. Sorry, we're having maintenance working on my sink.
Everything you wear, it's a symbol.
Yes.
And then I'm proud you know all the symbols that you're wearing.
Well, it was a
Anything
recent learning experience.
Yeah. I'm very happy. I'm glad for having me on your timeline, and then you making me learn, because all this life is about learning.
Yes.
Because no one knows everything in this world.
Nope.
Nobody knows everything.
We are made into different tribes to know one another, to learn from each other.
Thank you. Where you are in the States, I'm African, Gambia. How long is that? It's a long distance. But it's the first time we meet, and it's a nice time having me. And then I'll learn a lot through this conversation. I'm so very happy. God bless you.
God bless you as well.
And And another thing, what else do you do different from music? Do you
Uh,
have any other thing you do different from music?
I am an artist. I
Okay.
paint.
Okay.
I write books.
Huh? I was about to tell you that.
I have one book of poetry out right now. I'm working on a short story collection and a testimonial of lived experience with mental disorders.
Yeah.
Well, we've been streaming on all the softwares for about an hour now. I'm going to play the last 3 of these songs and then we will wrap it up for the day because I got to wake my child up.
No problem. No problem. Tomorrow you will be live?
Yes.
You can send me a request. If I'm free, I'm going to join you.
Of course. Every day I try to send out requests to everybody who has joined.
Okay. Because we have almost 5-6 hours different, I think. Because my time here is 16:18.
Yep, and I'm
So
at 10:18, so 6 hours difference. Yep.
6 hours different in the morning.
Yep.
Have a blessed day.
You as well. Thank you for joining us today.
Wishing you all the best.
Thank you very much.
They sell me chains disguised as gold, the script to follow, a life they've sold. But my heart roars like a lion's cry. I'm no slave to man's demand. I walk with fire in my hand.
God made me different.
The prophet rising.
Just like he made all of his prophets different.
I answer to the one above it all.
This is the crucible of faith.
Born in shadow, eyes to the fire, crawling toward the edge of belief. A voice whispers, sings of salvation, chains of doubt beneath my feet. Falling, falling through a void unseen. Calling, calling, what does it mean? Faith is the crucible, burning my soul, testing my spirit, breaking control. Ashes to rise, my wings will unfold. Faith is the fire, unyielding and cold. Temples crumble, priest betrayed. Truth is buried beneath the veil. Falling, falling to rise, my wings will unfold. Faith is the fire, unyielding and cold.
And pause before we play this last song. This last song is called What He Really Said.
Okay, what he really said.
Yeah, and it's talking about Jesus, about what Jesus really said. He didn't say to
Listen.
worship me. He didn't say, I am God, make a religion based around me. He said, listen, this is the message that I have to give to you, to love one another as God loves you, because that's what we're supposed to do. Live. This is the example I'm setting for you. Live it. That's my little spiel before this song.
Yeah, messenger. You know, like you are transforming messages and very powerful messages to people. These are the type of artists people need.
Yes.
Like you. Because you give us the right message. We need to love each other. We need to wish good for each other.
Yes.
You know?
Agreed.
When we do that, everything gonna be okay. Everything gonna be all right.
Yeah. Instead of all
Life
these
is so
stupid
nice.
wars. It don't make any sense. Let me fight you because you think differently than me. What? No, let me learn from you because you learned differently than me.
No, I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you. Trust me. I'm learning from you.
Well, thank you.
I'm learning from you. I swear to God.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's even that one person like you. If that's all, if you're the only person that I affect today with the message, then that's wonderful. That's why I'm here. That's why I do it. That's why God.
This is a blessing, and then God gonna reward you for that because I learn a lot from you. God gonna reward you for that. How many millions of people are on TikTok? But I didn't join nobody. And all I join, I'm not learning from nobody. They're just there doing themselves. And this is what I need.
Thank
I
you.
need to learn. I need to know what's going on because nobody knows everything.
Exactly.
And then they said, who feels it, knows it. Who feels it, knows it. If you were somebody, you would have kept everything by yourself without letting nobody know, without letting nobody learn from you. And that's not good. And then you are taking everything outside, making me learn and making other people also learn. There are some people that are not on this life, but they are behind the life and they're watching me and you. And then they're watching everything what you're saying. And they're learning. Don't expect that I'm the only one learning right now. I'm the only one listening. No.
No, but what I'm saying is, even if there was just one person that I affected, that's more than I could have ever imagined or asked for. I doubted myself for a very long time if I was even worthy of God to use. And Moses did the same thing. He said, Lord, I can't talk right. And God said, I don't care. I can still use you.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever too
See?
broken.
Because the heart, like God judges people from the heart, the clean heart you have for people, the good wishes you have for people, God gonna reward you.
But that's
knowingly and unknowingly.
That's not why we should do it. We shouldn't do it for the reward. We should do it because that's what we were asked to do. We were supposed to be
Thank you.
stewards.
Yes. Perfect. This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I mean,
because everybody is a messenger on my little understanding.
If you look at all the different cultures, God gave up all those rewards in all the different beliefs, you know, even Krishna, he stepped out of heaven. Jesus stepped out of heaven. All of these different cultures, there was a figure that stepped down and gave up all those gifts to say, hey, I love you. Please.
Yeah.
Just love each other.
Yeah. Let's love each other. God will take this world to the next level. And everything gonna be alright when we love each other. We should not whisper for each other. No, no, no. No matter how white or black you are or any other tribe you're from, no. Don't look down on nobody. We all one people. We all from God.
Yep.
You know?
That's what this song's about.
Yeah. No. Yeah, yeah. Flip the tables in the temple, money changers running. Said the meek inherit earth, not the ones who stuntin'. Camels through a needle's eye, the rich stay bluffing. Hoarding all their treasure, hearts full of nothing. Blessed are the peacemakers, not the war machines. Not the Pharisees scheming in their holy routines. Bread for the hungry, wine for the masses. Not a kingdom of gold, but love that surpasses. What he really said, it ain't what they taught. Not the greed, not the hate, not the battles fought. Turn the other cheek, break the chains instead. Open up your heart, that's what Jesus really said. Feet in the dust, sandals worn to the thread. Walking with the outcast, raising the dead. He said forgive them, even when it's tough. He said love your enemies, this world's corrupt. No stones for the sinner, who among is clean. He drew in the dirt, exposed the unseen. Parables for the people, truths in disguise. Told them plant good seeds, see the harvest rise. Not a throne, not a crown, no empire to grow. Just a kingdom of faith, in the hearts it'll show.
Where do you normally record all your songs? You record it by yourself?
Yeah, so I use an app called Suno, Suno. Just putting it out there. I'll blast myself. It's an AI programming app.
Okay.
And you can put in your lyrics. You can say, I want it to sound like bluesy gospel, or I want it to sound like heavy metal, or whatever you want it to sound like. You plug it in there, it'll generate it. And you can also, if you pay for it, which I do at this point, you can record your own vocals and put them in there, and it'll generate the song for you.
Wow. And you don't need to go to a studio.
Nope. I have my mic at home and just, yeah.
And do what you gotta do.
I just put it in there, and it takes all the background noise, and it, does what a studio producer would do. Granted, it's taking away the funds from the producer, but yeah, I pay $10 a month, which is the cheapest version.
Okay. Or if you want it to be more, like you got to pay extra.
Yeah, there's other, so there's like the studio version, it's like $30 a month, and you can specify what instruments in specific, or I don't know. I haven't tested that one out yet, so I can't fully say.
Okay. It record everything for you, and then every month you got to pay for that. Every month.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay for it?
Yep, and then my distributor, so I go through Amuse Distribution, and I don't know what happened to it. And they will distribute the songs and the albums. They'll make sure that they're not copyright or anything like that, that they're your original works. And then they distribute it to all the streaming platforms like YouTube Music, Spotify, all the other ones.
But like when you get reach certain amount of views or followers on YouTube, you get paid for that?
I don't know yet. That's not what I'm in it for. So I'm just in it because I have a message to give, and that's how I can put it out there. And I know that different people like different types of music. So some people might not like that gospel hymn song that just played, but they might like the heavier songs that were in the rest of the album. Some people might not like rap, but they might like country. So I try to do a variety of different omnism worship songs to allow everybody to have something that they like and get that message in.
Okay. But most, I can say all the songs I listen here, they include powerful messages, I swear to God.
Yes.
They include messages, and then very powerful ones, which everybody can learn from it, whether you're a Christian, Muslim, Jews, pagan, black, white, orange, black.
agnostic, or
Any
even
type of-
atheist. I have one album that's dedicated strictly to Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Eevee because she can evolve into all these different types, and I relate to that because I like to talk to people of different cultures. And so to me, Eevee is a spiritual symbol of transformation and acceptance and omnism. And so there's a whole album of 12 tracks that talk about that, and they mention different gods and goddesses that are in relation to those different evolutions that she goes through.
Okay.
And then I have one album that's about living with my lived experience of dissociative identity disorder, but sometimes even living with the spirit of God or mental illness of any kind can feel like any of those songs. And those songs are there to give strength and hope and say, hey, we love you, even if you're a little bit broken.
Yeah.
Or you think you're broken.
Sure.
I don't consider those people broken. I consider them advanced, gifted. Throughout different cultures, these individuals that are now dubbed mentally ill or have a disorder, through centuries and different cultures, they've been blessings, they've been honored, they've been sometimes even worshipped as gods themselves. So we're here to speak the truth.
The truth, perfect. And then truth make the worlds go very perfect. Because some people don't believe in truth. Like, they rather see truth and then lies, they go for lies. That's the thing that confused me. Like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem?
They would rather
Why
live
people don't want
in...
to accept the truth? Why people don't want to accept truth?
Because it's easier.
Why people don't want to be pious? Why people don't want to be straight? Why?
It's easier for them to just...
Trees, you lick the grass, they're all the same.
The same spirit. And the birds! I hear the birds in your background.
Yeah. The birds are here. You want to see that?
Sure, I would love to see the birds.
All right. Let me turn on my camera. I'm going down.
What kind of birds are they?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind?
Like the kind of birds?
Yeah.
Let me show you. You're gonna see. You know, I don't normally go for. I don't know how to say. Wait, they're here. I'm under the tree. Let me turn the camera to the other side. You see, I'm under the mango tree.
Mango tree. I bet those are tasty mangoes.
You see them?
Literally, yeah.
You don't see the bird? It's on the fence.
Oh.
They're flying. But you see the mangoes?
Yes. Those look tasty. Is it a mango bird? Is that what they call it? Or are they just...
Yeah. You know, the birds, they stay on the mangoes. So they fly freely. See, we have a lot of mangoes here. You see them flying?
Yes. They're like orangish. They kind of look like the mangoes themselves, huh?
Yeah. And then there's a little garden at the backyard here. You see this maize?
Yeah. Oh, corn. Maize, yeah.
Corn. Yeah.
We need more of that.
So there are small birds also there. I don't know whether you can be able to see them. They're very small.
Yeah.
Seeing them?
No, it's too small for me to see them.
Yeah, but wait, look properly. They're on the mist on top.
Oh, yeah, little specks.
See? They're flying on top.
I do have to wrap this up though, as I gotta wake my kid up. But it was nice meeting you, and we will be back tomorrow.